up, guys? Looking for a new PC for your gaming or streaming needs? Here it is. Let's go. If you guys aren't following me on Twitch already, be sure to visit me down in this link below. I stream every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you there. Now, everything in this build will be listed in the links in the description below. It'll have all the parts I decided to use for this build, including the NZXT build. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the least expensive all the way up to the PC, the most expensive component. And everything that I bought was based on price, what I'm getting for my money, and also RGB lighting, which everybody knows is the best thing. Visually, it's stunning, it's nice to look at. So let's start with the gaming pad. This is a 800 by 300 millimeter RGB lighting gaming pad. So my keyboard will sit right on top of, and it has enough space to move my mouse around comfortably. I picked this up on Amazon. It's not one of the real high frills, expensive ones that you can get out there. But you know what? It fit my budget and served its need. So in the box, pretty plain and simple, you got the charging cord, or actually power cord, and the mat. And they do sell a couple different options for this. They do have a top mount and a side mount. I wanted everything on mine, the cords all go in the same direction, so I went with the top mount. Next, for my mouse, I went with the Razer Death Adder. I've always been a fan of Razer products. I remember I had the Death Adder a while ago. This is the Elite version, which is a newer upgraded model here. It does have RGB lighting in it, of course. It's got a 5G optical sensor, and it'll actually call for 16,000 DPI. The reason I wanted this is, unlike most mouses, it actually has mechanical switches in it, so you get that actual clicking feel. And each one is triggered by a button. It's not like on the cheaper mices that you might have experienced, where when you push down the key, sometimes there's misclicks because it's actually bending the entire housing of the plastic in order to engage that click. So this should actually eliminate that, but love the colors of Razer's packaging. And inside the box here, you see a nice mouse. I was looking at a few different mice, but of course, once I saw this one here, I mean, you can't beat it for the price and what you get. It's got a nice feel to it, fits nice in the palm of your hand. It's actually nice and light as well. All right, next we got the Razer Black Widow. This is the mechanical keyboard, uses Razer's green switches on it. It's got a nice click here. They actually let you in this little preview window here, test out. That's the kind of clicking you would hear in a mechanical keyboard. It's music to my ears. All right, anyway. You gotta love the packaging of Razer. Like I said, I've always been a fan of Razer. High quality products, and I mean, if you compare it to anything else, their pricing is right in line with the best. Now, right here they have "Welcome to the Cult of Razer." Phenomenal. Love it. Absolutely love it. Nice protective cover they threw on here. This keyboard is completely RGB, lighting across all the keys. You know, it is compact. It doesn't take up as much room. It doesn't have a palm rest, which was one thing I would have loved to see, but unfortunately they did not have it built into this, but you could always pick one up as well. But you can customize the lights going across this keyboard completely. And it's just, like I said, it's just a quality build. It has, I just love that. But I can't wait to get this thing plugged in. So we'll check this out once we put everything together. Monitors. Now there's a ton of options for monitors, especially once you start getting into the 144 hertz. And once you start using them, you cannot go back. Everything looks like it's slow motion. It isn't real life. This actually looks better than life. It's crisp, clear, fast, simply amazing. Now, you do have choice with size. I went with 24-inch monitors. They are curved. These are the AOC C24G1. They are the 24-inch monitors. I've been using 24-inch monitors forever. You know, I do have multiple monitor setups on my desk. I was going to go with the 27-inch, but with COVID and availability and everyone price gouging out there, these seem to fit the budget perfect. I was able to pick up 2 of them. They came quick, no delays. So let's open these up here. You know, in order to take advantage of that true 144, you do need DisplayPort. Now, one thing I noticed, I cheated. I opened the box up right before I started recording this. And they give you HDMI cables, which I'm happy about. But again, with HDMI cables, the highest you might go is 60 hertz, which is no good. To actually take advantage of it, you need DisplayPort cables. There's DisplayPort cables in the box. No need to go out and buy it. It's in the box. This, I would have to say, excited me opening up this box and seeing that these are in there. I was ecstatic because right before recording this video, I went all over the place. The stores that are very limited, that are open during this COVID pandemic, didn't have any of these, nor did anybody know what I was talking about. They're in the box. Amazing. The other thing is too, there is no power bricks for these. Plug directly in the monitor. All right. Let's take these out of the box here, see what we got. I'm gonna lay this down so I don't make any kind of mistakes. Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty. So like I said, I'm going to be running with multiple monitors on my desktop. I do have a couple other ones that I'm using right now. So these will actually fit perfectly. And I did decide to go with the curved monitors. I was completely against it, 100% against it. But you know what? There's been insane amount of reviews out there. You search Google, you'll see all these type of reviews, whether people are against it, people are for it. You know, the more you read into it, it's almost like the more you get confused, especially when you're looking at, you know, between the brands, what size and everything, like I stated before. So here is the base of the monitor, which is a real nice design. If I don't break it, actually taking it out of this box here. But that just looks gorgeous. Nice red accents on it. Nice solid heavy frame. It's got the soft grip non-slip mounts on the bottom there. Here is the upright for the monitor. Again, as long as I don't break anything opening this up, then it's a win. We're going to cheat here and not slide this around the entire base because this looks too difficult. Alright, there goes that. Nice base. Looks like that just pops right in there. And then you got the screw on the bottom here. Tighten that up. There you go. The other thing I like about these monitors, I mean, you can adjust the angles on them, tilting them up and down, but you also have a height adjustment on it. And I mean, this is springing right back up. Once the weight of the monitor's on here, it's just gonna give you a nice smooth feeling just to get everything at the level you need it to be. And now, big packaging, little monitors. Oh man, this looks sick. 24-inch flat borderless style. So if you do set up multiple monitors, this is an extra thin border on this monitor. So you'll be able to pair them up right next to each other with no issues at all. That is solid. Now, it does look like they're Might be some screws in here. Let me just see. Nope. So there is screws back here. So if you do have to mount it, you can. But it looks like this just goes right in there. And that just snaps in. Done. Nice, simple, easy. Like I said, I did pick up 2 of these. So these will be sweet next to each other. But it is a frameless design. Of course, you have on the bottom here a little thicker frame, which is understandable. But even on the top and sides, there is literally the thinnest bezel I've ever seen on a monitor. So I'm going to be excited to set these things up on my desk, along with the other monitors I have. And like I said, with the cables I got, I am absolutely ecstatic that these are in it. Check out the back of this monitor too. That's just pleasing to the eye. All the red accents on it, the AOC logo up on top. Like I said, once you have this in, nice, smooth, and easy. You know, once I get them adjusted, it does have a little bit of a wobble to it. It's not the sturdiest of monitors sitting in a base. But once I have the other monitor sitting up flush up against it and my other monitor on the side here while I'm streaming and gaming, then that shouldn't be really too much of an issue. And if you have a sturdy desk, that won't be an issue at all. Now, let's get to the most important part. The moment you've all been waiting for. The NZXT. I went with the streaming build. Like I said, everything I have here, I'll list in the description down below with all the links. This way you can check it out for yourself. It's something you want to get into. This PC came in right around $1,600 with tax and shipping. I think it was right around like 17 and change US dollars, of course. But I'm interested in see if they shipped it in the brown box or if there's another box inside. Let's take a look. Oh, nice thick foam packaging. Amazing. Shipping. All right. So there is another box inside. All right. Come on, box baby. Come on, box baby. Give it to me. Oh. All right. You know what? All right. So that came out. Sometimes you just got to force them out. And some more padding on the bottom of the box. That's great. Just more stuff. So here it is. I did order it. I got it in the matte black. It does come in 2 different colors on it. This is going to be gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's check it out. And they do pre-build it. You can go in and customize the build yourself. I went with their streaming build. Just to rattle off some of the stuff that's in this, and again, it'll be in the link down below. It's the 510 compact mid tower. It's got the Tomahawk 450 motherboard on it. It also has the RTX 270 Super in it, hence why I needed to upgrade my monitors to really, you know, take advantage of that true 144 hertz monitor. It also has here Windows 10, which is fantastic, and it's got a Ryzen 7 3700X, which I can't wait for. You know, they only give you 16 gigs of RAM on this, and like I said, you can upgrade it to more if you do need it, but with everything I'm using it for, between video editing, Adobe, and gaming, it's gonna be plenty enough. It is a 3200 DDR4. You know, they could have stepped up to a 3600. The price difference between the 2 types of RAM is, you know, maybe $10–20, but you know what? You're not really going to notice a difference. There's really not. What I'm doing, I'm not going to be, you're not going to notice that kind of difference. But I'm excited to see the case here. I'm almost afraid to take this thing out. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop open the bottom here. And we're just going to get the computer to pop out nice and easy on the bottom. All right, all extra monitors, all your plates and cables and extra cords for adapting. Oh, the antennas. This thing does come with built-in Wi-Fi as well. So all your cards and everything for what they actually installed on your PC, they packaged together in this nice little bag here. All right, let's push this PC out. There we go. So there is a Wi-Fi card built in, taking up one of the slots. Probably won't be leaving that in. I'd probably utilize that slot for something else. But listen, I cannot complain. For what they're actually charging for this thing, it's absolutely amazing. That's pretty. You can't see anything, so it's got a big ass bag inside. But let's pop that out. Looks like it's just got finger screws on it, which are nice and easy to remove. All right, here it is in all its glory. Plugged in, powered. Let's watch the lights.